Hello everybody, welcome to the next game in the 1969 National League Pennant Chase. We are now at Forbes Field on this September 12th game between the New York Mets and the Pittsburgh Pirates. This is actually the first game of a doubleheader. The pitching matchup will be lefty Jerry Koosman for the Mets and right-hander Bob Moose for the Pirates. Let's go through the lineups very quickly. Leading off at shortstop is Bud Harrelson. Batting second and left field is Jim Gosker. Hitting third and center field, Tommy Agee. Batting cleanup is first baseman Clendenin. Wayne Garrett bats fifth and plays second base. Ron Swoboda's in right field. He'll hit sixth. Bobby File, the third baseman, will bat seventh. Doing the catching is Duffy Dyer, hitting eighth. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Jerry Koosman. For the Pirates, Matty Allou's in center. Gene Alley at second. Willie Stargell in left. Clemente in right. Jose Pagan at third, Al Oliver at first, Jerry May catching, Freddie Patek at short, and Bob Moose on the mound. On the 69 season, Bob Moose was 14-3, 4 saves, and a 2.91 ERA. He started 19 games and relieved in 25, and since this is a doubleheader, it makes sense they want to use a long reliever to fill one of those starting roles. Bud Harrelson will lead things off for the Mets. Got the yellow die for the Pirates, the blue die D20 for the Mets, and of course the white die is neutral. Okay, so we are ready to go. Mets won this game in real life 1-0. And of course after the game we'll be doing the ticker. I did not print out the standings. I have updated them on the computer, just haven't printed them out. So I'll wait until after this day's games are over with and then I'll print them out. So they're ready to go for the following game on the 13th of September. Which, if I'm not mistaken, is the Reds and the Giants, Maloney against Perry. I believe that's the next matchup on the 13th. So, I guess I got room. I can actually move this over just a touch. All right, so I think everything fits in there well. Let's take one final look before I start. I don't want to record and mess everything up. Looks like everything is in place. Bob Moose, Bud Harrelson, 5-6. That's a range play. Bud Harrelson, 2-5. Fly to right field. The range of Clemente, he is a 5, so most likely he will catch this unless it's a 6. And Clemente puts it away. One down, Harrelson is gone. Here's Jim Gosker. He came over from Seattle in a late season trade. Moose, 4-1. That's the ballpark card. We're going to Forbes Field for the Gosker at bat. 6-6. He's going to pop it up. And the catcher, Jerry May, will field that one no problem. 2 down for Tom Agee. 3-6. That's a strikeout chance. That's a 1. So Agee is gone. So nothing doing for the Mets in the first. They come away empty-handed. We go to the bottom of the first. Mets nothing. Pirates coming to bat. And the lefty, Jerry Koosman, will get the start in this game. He's 17-9 with a 2.28 ERA in the 69 season. And leading things off for the Pirates will be center fielder Matty Alou. 2-3, and that's a strikeout chance, but 18 is too much for that. Go to Alou, 1-3, star line 6, fly to right. 1 down, that'll bring up Gene Alley, second baseman. Koosman, 1-1, that's against a lefty, it's a star line, but against a righty, it is blank. Alley, 3-6, ground ball to third, and File throws over to Clendenin, 2 down for Pops, Wilbur Stargell. Koosman, 6-4 is a blank. We go to Stargell. 5-2 against a lefty. That's a single pass second base. So it's kind of opposite splits, reverse split on that particular cell. They've got some other ones where he's better against lefties. Better against righties. But in this case, he gets the single. So Stargell with a 2-out single. He has no attempt, so we're not going to try anything as far as steals go, but we'll do the strategy roll because he does have a chance to balk or pick off. But there's no 20, there's 19, but Clemente is not bunting. So here's Koosman, 4-2, that's a blank. We go to Clemente. 2-3, ground ball back to Koosman, and the inning is over. So 1 inning is in the books here at Forbes Field with no score. And Bob Moose will be coming back out to face Don Clendenin. First baseman to lead things off against the Moose. 1-6, strikeout chance, 5 got him. 1 down, that'll bring up Wayne Garrett. 3-3, that's potential walk, but 19 is way too high for that. Garrett, 6-5, is going to fly to right. Clemente puts it away, 2 down. For Ron Swoboda, 1-3, single, but he's not tired. 1-1, ground ball back to Moose. Innings over. So nothing doing for the Mets. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. Koosman is back out. And he'll be facing Jose Pagan, third baseman. With the lefty Koosman in there, they're giving Hebner the first game of the doubleheader off and playing Pagan. 4-1, that's a possible error on a throw. 2-4, that's a fly to left, so no problems there. 1 away for Al Oliver. Koosman, 2-4, strikeout chance, 19 too much. 3-3, pops it up right to Koosman. That's an unusual play to pop up to a pitcher, but it's on his card, so it must have happened. That'll bring up Jerry May. 1-3, home run question mark. May's a righty, so a 120 automatically passes. Even with the 19, it's going to pass. May is a 16 against lefties. Stadium subtracts 1, so it'll be a 1-15 for a home run for Jerry May. And he gets it. Jerry May, home run. He hit 7 home runs in only 190 at-bats, so he did have some pop, obviously. And even though it's September, May reigns here in Pittsburgh. And it's a 1-0 lead. September in the replay. January when I'm recording this, last day of January, January 31st. It'll probably be viewed or uploaded on February the 1st, so it'll be February when you see it, but we're in September in the replay. All right, so that's Freddie Patek. Koosman, 1-1. Starline against the lefty, but blank against the righty Patek. 3-2, ground ball to short. And that's going to end the inning as Harrelson will throw over to Clendenin, but the home run from May puts the Pirates in the lead 1-0 as we go to the third. So Bob Moose given a lead to protect. Be facing Bobby File. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I'm not really sure, but just that's the way I'm reading it, that the P is silent. All right, 6-3. That goes to the ballpark. 5-4, and that's a ground ball to second. Easy play for Alley. 1 down. In fact, that ground ball was right up his alley. Here is Duffy Dyer. 2-3, that's potential walk. 9 is too much. Go to Dyer. 2-5, ground ball to third, and that's 2 down. So that brings up Koosman, the pitcher. A terrible hitter, 0-48. 2-5, strikeout chance, he's gone. Innings over. So, nothing doing for the Mets. We go to the bottom of the third, 1-0 favor the Buccos. And Bob Moose, the pitcher, will lead things off. He is a little bit better than Koosman hitting. He's a 0-75 hitter. Still not saying much. 2-4, strikeout chance, he will be gone. 1 down. Flip the order over to Alu. 5-4, and against a lefty, that's an automatic out. See what the out is. It's a fly to right, so 2 down. 2 down for Gene Alley. Koosman, 4-3, that's a no play. 6-2, that's a blank, so we move on to Alley. 1-2, that is a ground ball to short, and that's going to end the inning. Easy inning for Koosman. So except for the home run, it's been pretty much nothing going on in this game. If you like offense, that is. If you like pitching and defense, you're in the right place. Okay, top of the fourth, and it'll be Bud Harrelson, top of the order, against Mr. Moose. 2-5, struck him out. That's an 8, plus the 2 is a 10, so that 4 rings him up, and Harrelson is out of there. Here's Gosker. 2-4. 2-4 is another strikeout chance. He's a 14, plus the 2 is a 16. That's an 11, so he's gone. 2 strikeouts in a row now for Tommy Agee. Moose, 1-4, another strikeout chance, and he gets him here. So he strikes out the side. So Moose rolling. That is strikeout number 6 for him through 4 innings. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0 Mets. I'm sorry, 1-0 Pirates. Stargell leads off. 3-6 strikeout chance. 20 is too much. 2-1 against a lefty. That is a single. He did it again. He hit the single here against the backward split, and he hits it again here. So single-wise, he does better against the lefties, but extra base hit-wise, he does better against the righties, is the way that's being rated. So Stargell, leadoff single. Again, he has no attempt, so he will not go anywhere. Unless there's a hit and run. It's the only chance he has of trying to steal. We'll roll the strategy roll, check for balk or pickoff. There is none. Here's Clemente, infield halfway. 2-4, strikeout chance, 15 too much. Clemente 4-1, that's a question mark 9 against a left-hander. It goes to 13, that's a 7. That falls in the double category. So it's a double for Clemente. That double went to right field. So to double to right field, you lose 1 trying to score from the base running rating. Stargell was a 2, he drops to a 1. And then the right fielder arm, Swoboda, is a 0. So it's a 1 to score. 6, he's out, but anything else he holds on the yellow die. It's a 6. Well, it's a 6-6. So let me check this out here. 6-6 actually. If we look at this on the secondary roll chart, 6-6 lead runner advances. Ball caught off trailing runner is caught in a rundown. So actually Stargell's going to score on this, but they've got Clemente in a rundown. So Clemente is in a rundown between second and third. We go to the rundown chart and roll a D6. And unless this is a 6, he'll be out. It has to get a 6 in order to slide into third safely. And he does not. He is out. So let's see how we want to score this. It's going to be a 9. We'll call it 9 to 4 to 5 maybe. I'm just making that up. It doesn't really matter. What matters is Stargell did score because the white die was a 6 to go with it, to go with the yellow die. So he did advance. So the run scores. Clemente is out. Bases are clear. 2-0 Pirates, and here's Pagan. 6-5 strikeout chance. That's a 6, and he will get him. So that's out number 2 to bring up Al Oliver, first baseman. Oliver, in his first time up, popped up to Koosman. 2-3 strikeout chance, and he got him. Innings over, but another run does come in for the Buccos, and they lead it 2-0 over the Mets. As we go to the 5th, it'll be Clendenin, Garrett, and Swoboda for the Mets. 2-5. 2-5 is a strikeout chance, and with that being a 1, he will get him. Strikeout number 7 for Moose. The Moose is loose. Here's Wayne Garrett. 4-2. Another strikeout chance. That's a 9. He does get him again. So that's 5, actually 6 strikeouts in a row if you go back to Koosman. That's 6 batters in a row that have struck out. Here is Swoboda. 4-6. Another strikeout chance. That's an 11, and he gets Swoboda too. He has struck out 7 in a row and 9 in the game altogether through 5 innings. He has struck out the last 7 batters he has faced. So Bob Moose, an incredible outing. He did strike out 165 and 170 innings pitched, but boy, he's just really fooling the Mets in this one. 2-0. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Koosman back out facing Jerry May, who homered his first chance. Koosman, a 2-1 is the ballpark card. We're going to Forbes Field. 4-4, and that's a fly to right. So 1 away as Swoboda puts it away. 1 down for Patek. 5-4. 5-4 for Patek is a potential walk. That's a 5. So Patek draws the base on balls. That will allow Moose a chance to bunt. He's a 4. He becomes a 3 because they play in at the corners. Let's see what happens with that. A 7. A 3 and a 7 is a good bunt. The 6 goes to the catcher. So it's going to be Duffy Dyer pouncing on that. And he will throw it to first base where the second baseman, Garrett, is covering as Clendenin was charging. And that puts Mr. Patek on second base with 2 outs for Matty Alou, where a single could score another run. Roll the strategy roll. Nothing happening. Koosman to Alou, 2-4, strikeout chance. That's a 9, it's too much. We go to Alou. 6-6, ground ball to short, and the inning is over. So nothing doing there for the Buccos. We go to the 6th. 2-0 Pittsburgh. And can the Moose continue his hot ways? We shall see. He's facing Bobby File. 5-5 is another strikeout chance. 14, though, is too much, so he won't strike File out. The strikeout streak is over. 6-4, but he does get him to pop it up to first. Al Oliver squeezes it, 1 away. Sends up Duffy Dyer. Moose, 4-4, another strikeout chance, and this time he gets Dyer for yet another strikeout. 2 down, and here's Koosman. And since it's the first game of a doubleheader, you don't want to waste your bullpen. You're going to let Koosman go as long as he can. So he will swing away. 4-1 is the ballpark card, so he's got a chance to do something off the ballpark. 4-4, that is a fly to right field, so that's going to end the inning. As Clemente puts it away, we go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 2-0 in favor of the Buccos. Bob Moose only 1 strikeout that inning, so he's slowing down a bit. He can face 27 batters. He's only faced 18, so he's doing really well. Koosman can face 30. He has faced 19, so he's definitely in good shape to keep going. Here's Gene Alley. 6-6, that's a potential walk, and he will draw the base on balls to start the bottom of the 6th. Alley's attempt is a 1. Something's happening. It is not. He stands pat, and Wilbur Stargell, the batter. 5-6, strikeout chance. 12 gets him. Stargell out of there. 1 away. Here is Clemente. Roll for Strat. Nothing happening. Koosman, 5-6, another strikeout chance, and 10 will not get him. He's a 7 plus the 2 is a 9, so 10 too much. Clemente, 4-1, question mark 9 against the lefty goes to 13. That's a 3. It's another double. It's the second time he's hit that result. It's another double. This time Gene Alley is the one on first, not Stargell. So Gene Alley runs at a 3, and it's to right field, which, was it to right field or? Yeah, to right field, so Swoboda's a 0. And you lose 1 on the double to right field, so it becomes a 2. So a 2 or 1, and Alley will score. It's a 5, he's got to hold. So Alley will stop at third base. So runners are at second and third for Jose Pagan. The infield's going to have to come in. Roll for Strat, nothing happening. Infield is in. 5-3, that's a double question mark. He's a righty. 1-18 is an automatic out. He gets the automatic out, but what kind of out is it? It is a 2, which is a ground ball to second. And with Gene Alley infield in, he's dropped to a 1 base running rating. So they will hold him there. And the out goes to first with everybody staying put. 2 down for Al Oliver. Nothing on the Strat. 2-1, ballpark card. We're going to Forbes Field. Oliver, 1-4. That's a question mark 9 up to 14 for a hit. That's a 1. That's going to be a single for Al Oliver. So we know Alley's going to score for sure. Now the single is to right field. So the right fielder arm, Swoboda, is a 0. Clemente's base running rating is a 4, but there are 2 outs, which makes him a 5. And the single to right field is a +1, makes him a 6, so there's no throw. He will score without the throw, and it is now 4-0 Pirates as they're starting to pile it on Jerry Koosman. Roll for the Strat. Nothing happening. Here's Jerry May. 1-5 is a range play. 6-5, and against a left-hander, that's a fly to right field. It's got kind of an opposite split here. It's a fly to right. Swoboda is a 2 because it is a range play. And he cannot get to it. Is it a single or a double? It's a single to right field. Al Oliver, base running rating is a 4, becomes a 5 with 2 outs. Then you add the 2 going from first base to third base, so he will make it without a throw. Puts runners at the corners with 2 down. And you're wondering, Can Koosman get out of this, or does he have to be pulled? Let's see. He's given up 4 runs. How many hits has he given up? 1, 2, 3. Or base runners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can still go. His pull rating's 11, so he's still good to go for that. So he's going to hang on. Strategy roll. Nothing happening. Here's Pennant. Koosman 3-4 is a range play at the ballpark. So we're going to Forbes Field for a range play. Pennant 6-2. That's a single to left, but the left fielder, in this case that is Gosker, is a 3. He could take that hit away. And he does. So Gosker able to track that down and save the Mets some runs. Pirates do pick up 2 though. And at the end of 6, it is 4-0 Pirates. And that may be all for Koosman because, well, just because. Well, you never know. We'll wait and see. Here's Bud Harrelson, top of the order against Moose. 3-6 is another strikeout chance, but that's a 20, too much. Harrelson, 3-3, ground ball to third. 1 away. That'll bring up Gosker. He's a terrible hitter. I'm going to pinch hit for Gosker. I just don't think they leave him in there like that. And he is the left fielder, so they're going to bring in Ed Kranepool to play left field. Take over for Gosker. So Ed Kranepool will be the new left fielder. He's a 3, 0 and a 1, just like Gosker is, but he's got a better average. He's at 238 with some pop. See what he does. Moose 5-3. Potential error on a throw. 2-4. 2-4 is a single against a right-hander. That's a single past second base, and there goes the no-hitter. It came down to a pinch hitter, Kranepool, and he breaks up the no-hitter here in the 7th. How about that? Took a pinch hitter to do it. Kranepool is there with that hit, and Moose gets a round of applause from the, or actually a standing ovation from the Forbes crowd. And let's see if Moose can continue. Strategy roll, nothing happening. Infield is double play depth. Here's Agee, 1-6, strikeout chance, and he's right back at it. Gives it the hit, and then he gets the strikeout. Out number 2 for Don Clendenin. Nothing on the strat roll. 3-2, that is a range play, so we're going to Clendenin's card. Clendenin, a 3-1, and that's a single past third base, but it is a range play. Pagan is a 3. He can stop this with a 3 or less. And he cannot, so it's going to get through for a single. Puts runners at first and second, as Kranepool has to stop at second. He doesn't have the speed to get to third. That's required. And that puts 2 on with 2 outs for Wayne Garrett. Wayne Garrett, strat roll for Moose, nothing happening. 5-6, that's another range play. For Garrett, 1-6, starline 1, ground ball to first. That's the range of Oliver. He's only a 2. 5, he can't get it. Is it a double? It is not. It's a single pass first, and that will score the run. As Kranepool, let me double check and check Kranepool's run rating. Kranepool is only a 2 run rating actually, so it may not score him. Let's see. S3 as it gets by him for a single. Let's see here. You got to have a 4, so he's going to stop. He's going to have to hold. The bases are loaded for Ron Swoboda with 2 outs. So even with 2 outs, Kranepool could not score. He's only a 2 base running rating. You get the bump to a 3 because there's 2 outs, but you have to have a 4 to score on that S3. So Swoboda is up with the bases loaded. Moose, strat roll, the 20, so the chance of a balk, 1-2. I don't know if there'd be a pickoff chance, but there might. It's a 10, so no pickoff error, no pickoff of any kind. Here's Swoboda. 2-4, strikeout chance, and he got him. So Bob Moose reaching back for something extra. He loses the no-hitter, but the shutout is intact. And we go to the bottom of the seventh inning stretch. It is 4-0. And Moose is the scheduled batter to start the inning. He can face 27 batters. He has faced 24. Well, he's pitching a shutout, so I'm going to let him keep going. I'm not going to take him out. I'm going to let him keep going. So Bob Moose will lead off the inning. Now, Koosman is set to bat third next inning. He can face 30 batters, and he's only faced 26. We're going to let Koosman come out. Facing Moose, 5-4. 5-4 is a potential walk. Moose walks at a 12, so that will be a base. He walks the pitcher. That's probably a bad sign for Koosman right there. But they'll let him pitch to Alou, lefty on lefty, but this is probably his last batter. Strat roll, nothing happening. 1-4. Blank against the lefty. Righty would have been a walk plus, but it's a blank. Alou, 2-2, question mark 7. That's a 20, so that's going to be an out, a fly to left. Fly to left, one away. Well, they'll let him keep going because Stargell is up after Alley, so we'll let him pitch to these two guys. 6-1, strikeout chance, and he got Gene Alley. That's out number 2. And now he gets to face Stargell, but this will be his last man. If he does not get Stargell, he will not face Clemente. They will have Cal Kuntz come in from the bullpen. Koosman, nothing on the strat. 1-5 is a range play for Stargell. 4-1, that's a question mark 8 against a lefty. It goes all the way up to 16. That's an 18, so it's out of range to fly to center, but it is a range play. Center fielder, Agee, is a 5, so unless this is a 6, Agee will field it. And he does, so Agee takes care of that to end the inning. That's going to be it for Koosman. He's going to go 7 innings, give up the 4 runs, and he will come out for a pinch hitter in the 8th inning. So let's see who they're going to, and Cal Kuntz, I believe, is going to be the pitcher in the 8th, if I'm not mistaken. It'll be, actually, you know what? No, it'll be, let's see. Is that who they want to go to? Yeah, it'll be Cal Kuntz. Cal Kuntz, the righty, because they got some righties coming up. So let's see for the Mets what they want to do. Pinch hitting wise. Bob Moose still out there. And let's see who they want to go to. I'm going to go with Ken Boswell. So we got File, who is the third baseman. File hasn't done a thing. So they're going to pinch hit for File with Ken Boswell. And Boswell will stay in the game to play second base, and we will move Garrett from second base to third base. So Ken Boswell will take over, see if they can get some offense going. He will stay in the game to play second base. He's a 2-11 and a 0. So we'll have Boswell and then the next man Dyer, and then a pinch hitter for the pitcher. It's going to be Art Shamsky. So Art Shamsky is going to pinch hit for Koosman. So Shamsky will be the pinch hitter for Koosman. All right. So we got Boswell, Dyer, and Koosman scheduled. I'm sorry, Boswell, Dyer, and Shamsky scheduled here in the 8th inning against Bob Moose. 2-5, strikeout chance. He got him. So Boswell, the pinch hitter, strikes out. 1 down for Duffy Dyer. 1-6, strikeout. 20 is too much. Go to Dyer, 6-1. He's going to double. That's why I didn't pinch hit for Dyer. He gets a 1-out double. And now the pinch hitter Shamsky is aboard. And this is the 27th batter for Moose. So after Shamsky, he will be tired. But he's not tired yet. Nothing on the strat. Moose, 6-2, double question mark against a lefty, 1-6. It's a star line, but that's an 8. So Shamsky will get the swing. Shamsky, a 4-2. He will fly to right field. 2 down, and Duffy Dyer with a base runner of 1 and Clemente a -2. He cannot advance. He has no opportunity to do so. And now we got Bud Harrelson, the batter. See what Harrelson can do. See if he can drive in that run. Moose is now tired, but he's going to try to get him through the inning. Nothing on the strat roll. 2-5, strikeout chance. 15, not good enough. Harrelson 1-6, Starline 3 is a ground ball to second. It's going to end the inning, and Moose is going to go 8 solid. 8 shutout innings for Bob Moose. More than Pittsburgh could ask for sure. As we go to the bottom of the 8th, it's still 4-0. Cal Kuntz will be the new pitcher for the Mets. And Clemente will be leading things off for the Buccos. So Cal Kuntz is on. Koosman went 7. Bob Moose is going to go 8. So here we go. Clemente. 2-5. Strikeout chance. And he got him because that's a 7 plus a 2 for a 9. That is a 9. So Kuntz comes in and strikes out Clemente. Here is Pagan. 3-6. That is a potential walk. 10, not enough. Pagan, 1-1. Question mark 7. That's a 1 against a right-hander. That's a double for Pagan. So Pagan, his first hit of the game. It is a double. Brings up Al Oliver. Roll for potential balk. There's no balk. Kuntz. 2-1. Double question mark against a lefty. 1-9 is a single, but that's a 20. So go to Oliver. 2-4. Starline 6 is a ground ball to third. Pagan's run rating is a 3. So if this is a 1 or a 2, he will advance. He will not. He will hold at second base. So 2 down, and that's going to bring up Jerry May, the catcher. Nothing on the strat. Kuntz, 5-4. Hit by the pitch chance. He's a 7, plus 3 is a 10, so he gets plunked. So he plunked Jerry May. And that brings up Patek, 2 on and 2 down. Kuntz, nothing on the strat. 3-2, possible error. Go to Patek. 1-4, that's a ground ball to short against the right-hander. So the error rating of Harrelson's an 8, but that's a 10, so Harrelson does make the play. And the inning's over. So Kuntz pitches a scoreless 8th. We go to the top of the 9th. Last chance for the Mets. See what they can do. It'll be Cranepool, Agee, and Clendenin due up. And they will have to face Bruce Dow-Canton. So Bruce Dow-Canton will be coming on to try to seal the deal at 4-0. Cranepool will be the first batter. He came in and a pinch hitter and broke up the no-hitter in the 7th when he pinch hit for Oscar. 5-3, and that is a walk plus chance. 18 will be enough to walk him. Oh, it won't. I take it back because he's an 8 plus the 10's an 18, but the stadium's a -2. Makes him a 16, so 18 will not be a walk. Go to Cranepool, 5-4. It's ground ball to first, so thought it was a walk, but almost misread it. Glad I found the correction and got the correct result in. Here's Tommy Agee now with 1 down. Dow-Canton, 4-4, another hit by pitch chance, but he's a -10, so not going to happen. Go to Agee. 5-6 for Agee. He grounds to short. Patek over to Oliver. 2 down. It's up to Don Clendenin. Last chance for the Mets. Dow-Canton, 5-3 is a walk plus chance, and that will be a base on balls. Keeps the ball game going for Wayne Garrett. He's a .218 hitter. Do they have anybody else that they would want to bring in off the bench? And do they have anybody to play third base? Yeah, they got Ed Charles. They're going to bring in Cleon Jones to pinch hit. Even though he's a righty, he's still got a much better average. So Cleon Jones is going to pinch hit for Mr. Garrett, who is 1 for 3 on the game, but they need somebody with some clout. Cleon Jones is the one with clout. So Cleon Jones is on. Runner at first. We will roll for strat because there's a chance with balk or pickoff. Nothing happening. Dow-Canton to Cleon Jones. A 5-2 is a strikeout chance. 15 is too much. go to Cleon. 5-5, and against a right-hander, that's a single to short, or a single pass short, I should say. And he shall be Cleon. All right, so base hit. You need a 5 to get to third base from first base, and Clendenin only runs at a 3. 2 outs makes him a 4, but he's still 1 short, so he will stop at second base. So all of a sudden, here's Ron Swoboda. Do they have anybody that want to pinch hit for Swoboda? Because he's only a 235 hitter. Let's check the bench again. They're going to go to Jerry Grody. Jerry Grody off the bench will pinch hit for Swoboda. They'll worry about their defense if they have to go. They'll be happy to go to the bottom of the ninth and worry about their defense. So Grody is on. Dow Canton, it's his 5th batter face. He can face 7, so he's not fatigued yet. 11, nothing happening. So we go to Dow Canton. 5-4 strikeout chance. 19 is too much, so Grody gets to swing. 6-4. He's going to ground it to third, and there's your ball game. Pagan over to Oliver. Ball game is over. The Pirates win it 4-0, and the MVP of the game, no doubt about it, it is Mr. Bob Moose with his immaculate outing in this game. Let's do the totals, and then we'll do the ticker. So the totals. Pirates win it 4-0. Mets won the real game 1-0, but Pirates win this one 4-0. Let's check out Mr. Moose. He pitched 8 innings and gave up just what, 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, and there was 1 hit in the 9th, so a total of 5 hits for the Mets. Let's check his strikeouts. He struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He struck out 13 batters, did Bob Moose, and did not walk any. You know, no runs, 5 hits, or 4 hits rather is what he gave up. Dow Canton only gave up 1 hit. For the Buccos, let's check their hits. For the Pirates, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got them for 8 hits unofficially. So, the Pittsburgh Pirates defeat the New York Mets 4-0 in the first game of a doubleheader. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Pirates. No runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Mets. Winning pitcher, Bob Moose. Losing pitcher is Jerry Koosman. There was no save. All right, so that game is in the books. And we move on to the ticker. And the next game in the series on the 13th, which is the next game after this, it'll be Cincinnati and San Francisco. Jim Maloney against Gaylord Perry from Candlestick. Right now, we need to go to the ticker to fill in the games that need to be finished. And I forgot to, I don't know how I missed it, but actually New York and Pittsburgh have another game because this is game 1 of a doubleheader. So I need to finish the second game as well. I'll put that down here. Let's see, Pittsburgh wins the game 4-0. Let's see, Pittsburgh is a B and they're playing an A. So let me see if I've got I've got one already here. So the same model, Pittsburgh, when they played the Cubs, they were an A. They had a 2 through 6 or an 11. So that's what, actually, no, we're checking the Mets. They're playing a B, my bad. Mets playing a B. Do I have the Mets playing a B? Mets playing a B right here against LA back on the 1st. It's a 2 through 7. So Mets need a 2 through 7 to get the win when they play a B. Okay, I don't know how I missed putting that down there, but somehow I did. The rest of the games are there. And after today, already got it printed here, but after today, when you get a game like Montreal and Philadelphia, I'm not even going to bother the ticker for that because they're just irrelevant. I'm not keeping their records any longer because they're so far out of it. I'm only keeping the teams that are involved in the playoffs. So as we shuffle the fast action cards for the ticker, Mets have a chance to split the doubleheader if they can get the 2 through 7 to show up on the 2d6 simulation of the cards. We've shuffled, flipped, and cut. So now we're ready to go. But we'll save this game for the end. We'll go in the order it's presented. Houston, a C team playing Atlanta, an A team needs a 2 through 6 or a 12 to get the win over Atlanta. That's a 3. They get the 2 through 6, so Atlanta takes the loss 3-2, and that does not help their cause any. It is a 3-2 Houston victory over Atlanta. So that kind of hurts the Braves a little bit. San Diego, an F team playing the Dodgers, a B team, a 2 through 5 for the Padres. They don't get it. It's a 2-0 victory for the Dodgers. So the Dodgers certainly make up some ground on the Braves. Might jump them into third place, actually. Cincinnati and San Francisco, that is the next game on the schedule, but this is the simulated version on the 12th. They're a B team playing a B team. Need a 4 through 7 or a 12. They get a 4. They get the win, 2-1. So Cincinnati now creeps a little closer. In fact, I think they actually take over first place from San Francisco. I've got to pull the standings, and I'll have them for the next game. I'll have the complete standings set up there. Montreal and Philadelphia, probably don't even need to do it because it's irrelevant, but I'll do it anyway. It's a 5, which means Montreal gets the win, 8-0. Cubs against St. Louis. Cubs are an A team, St. Louis a B team, 4 through 7 or a 12. That's a 10, so the St. Louis Cardinals get the win, 8-6. That helps the Mets. Cardinals help the Mets out with that win. And now if the Mets can beat Pittsburgh on the second game of the doubleheader, they're actually gaining a half a game on the Cubs. But the Mets need a 2 through 7. And they get it. That's a 3. So they win it 3-0 in game 2. So they end up splitting the doubleheader. And they actually pick up a half a game on the Cubs in the standings. Like I said, I will have the complete standings the next video in the 69 replay, which will be the Reds and the Giants from Candlestick. It'll be Jim Maloney, the right-hander, against Gaylord Perry, the right-hander. And so until next time, hope you enjoy playing whatever game you choose to play, however you choose to play it. And as usual, I will see you all down the road.